All right, welcome grade 9 learners. Hope you wrote well your GEC Mathematics Paper 1 2025. Right, in this video, I'll be taking you through the question paper. I'll be making a memorandum for you. All right, now let's go to the first question. What do we have? The first question is, which of the following, which don't forget to subscribe to this channel so that in future you can get videos at ease. Sometimes when I upload, videos will pop up for you and then you will get them. So don't forget, you can minimize here, go back and subscribe, and then you continue with the video. Right, in this one, which of the following best describe 0,8 recurring? So numbers which do recur are what? We all know those are rational numbers. Okay, so the answer is C. So the answer for that one is C. Now, the next one is what is the LCM of 18 and 60? So you're going to write this and say 18, press your calculator, shift fact, it will be 2 multiplied by 3 squared. And then you write 60, press your calculator, shift fact, 60 is equal to, and then you say shift fact, it will be 2 squared multiplied by 3 multiplied by 5. Right, so in this case, you're going to look for the LCM. Okay, so what is the LCM in this one? I think if you can check here, it's going to be 3. You can see, so it's going to be, the LCM is going to be 2 squared multiplied by 3 squared, multiplied by 3 squared, yes, multiplied by 5. And then when you press your calculator, this is going to give you 180. Yes, so the answer is C for question 2. The answer is C. All right. Now, what is the highest common factor of 75? You press your calculator again, press your calculator, it will be 3 multiplied by 5 squared. In your calculator, you say 75 is equal to, then you say shift fact in your calculator. So 105, what do we have there? So it's 3 multiplied by 5 multiplied by 7. Then we go to the last one, 1125. Again, you press the calculator, it will be 3 squared multiplied by 5 to the power of 3. Now, let's look at the the highest common factor. I can see 3 in both sides. Here there is a 3, 3. 3 is a common factor. And also there is a 5. So 5 is also a common factor. And then it's 15, the answer. Where is it? So that is A. You get that? So that is how you are supposed to answer it. Don't take it personally. The ratio of Kaiser Chiefs fans to Orlando Pirates fans at a soccer match is 5:2. There are 77,000 fans at the soccer match. How many Kaiser Chiefs fans are present? So how do we answer this? You are going to simply say 77,000 multiplied by, you add these two, multiply by 5/7. All right. And then now when you press a calculator, it's going to give you 55,000. So that is D. So the answer for this one is D. I hope we are getting there. That is how you answer these questions. Now let's continue to the next question, question 5. This was looking so tricky, but you are going to win. I know we are going to win. We are going to win. We're going to win on this one. So what does the question all about? What does it say? Let's check. It says that car A traveling at 140 kilometer per hour leaves Teveja at 8 o'clock, drives east to East London, right? Car 2 travel at 120 kilometer per hour, leaves East London at this one. Drive on the same road to Teveja. The distance between Quebec and East London is 286, right? How far will the car travel? How far will the car two travel to the point where the two cars meet each other? Okay, so in this case, we're going to calculate, we're going to first check relative speed. Let me check relative speed because this is what is happening, okay? So I want to check time. Let's start with time. Time is equal to distance over relative speed. Remember, they are related. Relative speed. Okay, so now what is distance? We are being told that distance between them is 286. What is the relative speed? You're going to add the two, which is going to be 260. So their time for the the time for the car to meet, it's 1,1 hours for them to meet at this speed that is being combined. And if they are approaching, okay? Now we want to get let's calculate distance distance car to travel. So in this case, it becomes so easy. I'm going to say distance, remember the formula, is equal to speed multiplied by time. I'm talking about car 2. What is the speed of car 2? It's 120 time 1,1. Then you press your calculator. What are we going to get if we press? It's 132 kilometers. So that is the answer for this one. The first thing, we want to first know their time, the time it takes for cars to meet. That is where we want to check. Relative speed, you add the speed. So the answer is A. At question 5, the answer is A. All right, now let's go to question 6. What do we have at question 6? We're going to have a formula. It says that 7.750 is invested at 10% per annum compound interest for 24 months. 24 months is what? It's 2 years. I hope we are good on that. It's 2 years. So you're going to say A is equal to P into 1 plus R over 100 to the power of N. Now we are calculating the interest. So which means P is 7750 into 1 plus 0, 0,1, or maybe let me just write it the way it is, into 10 over 100 to the power of 2. Then we press our calculators. Let's try to press our calculators and see what is it that we are going to get in this question. 7750 into 1 plus the fraction is 10 over 100 to the power of 2. So we are seeing that the answer here is 9377,5. Now the question said interest. So the answer you get, you subtract the amount that was invested, okay? And then when you do that, what is it that you're going to get? Minus 7750. So the answer is 7750. Okay, 7750. Yes, so the answer is 1627,5. Where is that? Right, the answer is there at A. Okay, that is how you answer this question. Now, I did this in my previous video on the issue of which expression represent associative property. Okay, so associative property in this case is going to be the answer. You're going to take out 4. It will be minus 4 multiplied by 7 times 11. Okay, where is the answer? I think the answer is D. I think the answer is D. The answer is D. Is it D? No, no, C. I think the answer is C. Yeah, that's associative property. Okay, learners, let's continue. Let's see what we have on the next question. I think now we are having question 8. We're going to have question 8 up until question 11 on this one. Question 8 up until question 11. Now, what is the additive inverse of this number? So what is this number? This one is -1 minus 7, which is going to give us -8. So additive inverse should be a number you add here and then you get a 0. So the answer will be 0. So on this one, it's 8. So B is your answer, learners. That is how we do that. And then here, you just press your calculator. Don't even waste time. Press your calculator the way it is. So the answer is going to be D, 94, when you press your calculator. I just press, even here, press your calculator. You see? Press your calculator, all of it. The answer is going to be 20. See? When you press your calculator. Without wasting time. Again, question 11. What do we do? Again, press your calculator. See? Then the answer will be -5. Okay. So that is how you work on these questions. That is how you work on them. Let's go to the rest of the question. We start at question 12. Again, question 12. You press your calculator without having any problem. I'm pressing my calculator. I hope you are also pressing there. That is the answer for this. So meaning that the answer here, when you press here at the numerator, and then the answer will be B. That's 1/5 when you press your calculator. Okay, so when you divide power of the same base, subtract the exponent. So 6 divided by 3 is 2. So n to the power of 3 minus 2, it will be 2n. So it's 8. So the answer for this one is 8. Okay. Now let's come to this one. How do you work this one? This is 0. 8b to the power of 0. 8b to the power of 0 is 1. So it will be 1 multiplied by a to the power of -6, b to the power of -6, over a squared, b squared. Right now, we're going to subtract. It will be a to the power of -6 minus 2, b -2 minus 2. So it will be a to the power of -8, b to the power of -4. Then it will be 1 over a to the power of 8, a to the power of 4. Is it there? I mean b, okay? Yes, a to the power of 8 and b, not a, and b to the power of 4. So the answer is what? It's a. The answer is a. You can see it's there. Okay. Now, in this video, the next question, we'll be talking about question 15. Now, what's happening at question 15? So we're going to say 3. This will be 1 because anything to the power of 0. Now, 5 minus 6, it will be y to the power of -1. Plus, square root of 25, it's 5. Square root of y squared, it's y. Multiplied by y to the power of -2. Then you say minus m to the power of -3, y to the power of 3, over m to the power of -3, y to the power of 4. You get the point? So this 3 here, it multiply here and there. That's how we have -3 and 3. So what do we have here, Lena? We have y to the power of -1 plus 5 to the power of y. You add here, it will be -1. Minus this one and this one cancel. So this one, it will be y to the power of 3 minus 4 is minus 1. So these are like terms, they'll give us 0. So the answer is 5y to the power of minus 1, and then is the same as 5 over y. Where is it? That is A, okay? That is A. Okay, now we have a pattern here. Now, if you check on what is the next term in the sequence, you can see the different here is 1, is 2. Different here is what? 1, 3. Oh, here you're multiplying by 3 or at the numerator. You're multiplying by 3. At the denominator, the different is, let's see, here is 3. Here the difference is 5. Here the difference is 7. Again, if you add 2, it will be 9. You see? So which means that the denominator for this one will be 29. Let's multiply 27 by 3. It will be 81. Okay? So the answer is D. That is what we have, because at the numerator is 3 times 1 times 3, 3. 3 times 3, 9. 9 times 3, 27. 27 times 3, 81. That is why we have this. Okay. All right. Now, here is the question. It says that n and Tn, 1 over 7, 1 and 7, 2 and 3. You see the difference between 7 and 3, it's minus 4. Even here, minus 4. You see? So, which simply means that the difference here is minus what? 4. So, which means the formula will be Tn is equal to minus 4n. And then 7 minus into minus 4. So, what is it? 3 minus 4. Yes. So, when we subtract this, it will be plus 11. Yes, so it's plus 11. So which means that if I replace here by minus 29 is equal to minus 4n plus 11. So I take minus 11 this side, it will be minus 40 is equal to minus 4n. Then we divide by minus 4 both sides. So the value of n is 10. So D is the answer, okay? D is the answer. Right, now we're going to have a question. We're having a question with a lot of stars. Let's check the first one, stars. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The first one is 6. The next one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So the next one, the next stars, you can see that it's 12. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So that is 20. Okay, so if you can check, this one is increasing by, let's see these ones, by 2 here. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's increasing by 4 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's increasing by 6 here. Numerator 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And then that is this one, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. This one it's 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this one will be 8, and this one is increasing by 4. This one is 2, and this other side is 2, 2. So which means when I add 2, I get this. So meaning that I'm gonna have 8 here, and then this side I'm gonna add 1, 2, 3, 4. It will be 8 this side and 8 up there, and 16, 16. It will be 8, 8, it will be 16. All right, that's 32, right? That's 32. Where is it? Right? So the answer is B. The answer is 32. All right, now let's go to the next one. Which figure will have 73 parts? Okay, so we start with the first one. How many? 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So which means it's 7, yeah? So the difference is what? Is 3. Even here is 3. So meaning that your Tn will be 3n minus 2. So for us to get 73, we put 73 here minus 2. Okay, so we take our calculators, then we start to press our calculators, and then we say 3 multiplied by 73 minus 2. So we are getting 217. Right, so that is the answer for this one. Okay. Now we go to the next one. Question 20. Which statement best describes the rule of the pattern? Now, if you have this, if you multiply by 4, you get this. If you multiply here by, okay, so what do you think? This one? Let's try to check something here on this one. 1 over 2, 9, and then that other one is giving us 9 over 2 and 8. So which one represents which one represent the rule for the pattern? Okay, I think we can win on this one. I think we can win on this one. How do you do it? I think if ever we can just try to check. Let me split them so that you see. Let me try to split them so that you can see. If we split them, this is what we are going to get. We're going to get this. It will be 1 over 2, 9 over 2. Another one, it will be 2 and 8. Okay, I hope that one is clear. I hope this one is clear. Okay, if I can say the constant difference to the previous term. Okay, what is the constant difference? So the constant difference, let's try to check. We're going to say what we are going to have. We're going to say 2 minus 1 over 2 is 3 over 2. And then we say 9 over 2 minus 2, it's 5 over 2. And then we say 8 minus 9 over 2, we get 7 over 2. Now, if you can check this, there is a continuation here, 3, 5, 7. Yes, 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 yes. I think there is a difference. Though it look like it's a higher order question, the second difference we're having 3 over 2, 5 over 2, 7 over 2. And these ones, their difference is 1. Okay? Yes. So these ones are increasing by 1, this one, if you check. So the answer is D. The constant difference increases by 1 each time. Oh, yeah. They want to kill our grade 9 learners here. Ha. Okay. Given 1, 4, 9, 16, which statement describes the rule? That's a perfect square. That's a perfect. Okay. Okay, let's see. These are perfect numbers. I hope this one is clear, but let's try to check. Perfect square. Each time is the cube of its. Each time is the square root of its position. Each time is the square of its position. Good. That is C. 1 square, 1. 2 square, 4. 3 square, 9. 4 square, 16. That is what we have. What is the rule of this? What is the difference here? I see 3. And then here, 5. 10, yeah, 5. What is the rule for this? 17 minus 10? It's 7. Okay. I think it's this one. By inspection, it's C. Because 1 squared plus 1 is 2. Is this one. 2 squared plus 1 is 5. 3 squared plus 1 is 10. So the answer is C. Bananga. Right now, how many like terms does the expression have? Like terms. Let's see. Let's see the like terms. A, C, B is this one. And this one. Yes, these are like terms. B squared, AC. Yes, so it's 2. So the answer is B on this one. Right. Identify the numerical coefficient of x to the power of 4. Numerical coefficient of that. So the answer is 1. That is A. Okay, but let me just first check. Wait, let me first check something before I can say A. Let me solve this. This is x to the power of 8 to the power of 1 over 2. And then that is x to the power of 4 minus. Lovely. That's minus 1. Vananga. Which of the following is a binomial? Okay, binomial separated by a addition or subtraction. Let's see, binomial. This is, yeah, so the answer is A. It's 2 terms, this one and this one. Here's 1 term, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Yeah. All right, let's go to question 26. Simplify. What do we do here? It will be minus a squared when you multiply this, minus a squared plus 3a minus a squared. So these are like terms. So it will be minus 2a squared plus 3a. Where is that? That's C. That is C. Okay, that's good. Now let's go to question 27. What do we have, class? These are like terms. So it will be 2x to the power of 3 over the square root of 16. It's 4. Here, it's x squared. So the answer, it will be x to the power of 3 over 2x squared, which is the same as x over 2, which is 1 over 2, yes. So the answer is B. That's it, learners. Let's continue. Simplify. So here, what are we going to have? The radical sign for this is the same as minus 3. This is minus 3. Okay, let me say minus 27, a to the power of 6 in bracket 1 over 3. That's what it means. Minus 2a squared. Outside there is a 3. Okay, now work it. It will be minus 27 to the power of 1 over 3, a to the power of 2 when you multiply this, minus 2a squared. There's a 3 here. So this is minus 3a squared minus 2a squared. Okay, these are like terms. It's minus 5a squared to the power of 3. This come here, it will be minus 125 a to the power of 6. All right, the answer is D. That was not easy, class. Then you expand this. It will be 3n minus 5 into 3n minus 5. We multiply this and this, 9n squared minus 9n squared minus 15n minus 15n plus 25. So you add these two, and then it will be minus 80n. So you look for this one. Yes, so the answer is C. That is how you answer this one. What is the value of this? So what do you do, a class? You press your calculator, you open the bracket, and then you solve. So you say minus 2 cubed. So the answer is minus 8. That is D, because this thing is the same here. You see, x plus. Okay, let us factorize. How do you factorize this? It's 2m minus 3 into 2m plus 3. Okay. Yes, it's the same as A. Whether you start with plus or minus is the same thing. Let's continue. Factorize. How do you factorize this? You open the brackets. Open the brackets. You write x here. You write x here. Two numbers. When you multiply, they give you 1/8. Obvious, they should be, both of them should be minus because it's minus and plus. So meaning you should have minus and minus. So obvious, the first one will be the answer because you should have minus and it's the only one with minus and minus when you multiply. Okay, let's continue. That is how we do it. Factorize. This type of questions, you start by dividing by 4 here. You find a method, but you divide by 4 and write 4 outside. Then it will be x squared minus 5x minus 6. That is what you do. You say 4 into, how do you factorize this? You say x minus 6, x plus 1. So that when you add these two, they must give you minus 5. When you multiply them, they must give you minus 6. So where are those? So the answer is A for this one. Okay. Now, factorize completely. What do we do here, class? You first rearrange this. It's x minus 3. Take out a negative common factor. It will be minus 4 into x minus 3. You rearrange here. If you swap this, you put minus outside. So it will be x squared minus 4 into x minus 3. And then you factorize this further, x minus 2, x plus 2 into x minus 3. So where is the answer? I think the answer is a D. That is the answer. All right, learners, let's continue. Let's look at this. Simplify. Start with the fraction first. It will be a minus 1 over a. Let's say divide by a squared minus 1 over a. Okay, so now let's interchange them. A minus 1 over a. You multiply here, you interchange. And factorize. It's a difference of two squares, this one. You see, it's a minus 1 and a plus 1. Minus, check properly here. Something interesting. This and this cancel. This and this cancel. So it will be 1 over a plus 1. So that is the answer. The answer is A. The answer is A. Now solve for x. How do you solve for x, a class? You press your calculator. You say 12 divide by 2 over 3. You divide by the number which is here, all of it. Ne? Then you're going to get the answer. So it's the same as 12 multiplied by 3 over 2, which is 36 over 2, which is the same as what? As 18. So the answer is what, class? Is B. That's what you were supposed to choose from this one. Okay. All right. All right. Mary and suppose age, we're given that 2x plus 4 is equal to 2x plus 4 is equal to x plus 16. So what are we given? Mary and suppose age are represented by the equation. Let Mary's age be x. Which statement best describes the given equation? SIPO is twice SIPO is twice as old as male. In 4 years' time, you will be 12 years older than male. I think that statement, I don't subscribe to that. I think there is something. Let's pass. SIPO is half as old. SIPO is half as old as male. In 4 years' time, he will be 12 years older than male. Okay, no, 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 no. I don't subscribe to that also. I think I don't subscribe to that. SIPO is twice as old as male. 4 years' time, he will be 16 years older than male. Yes, that is C. The answer is C. That is what we have, because this is what the statement is all about. Okay, I think let's proceed. Solve for x. 3x is equal to 4 plus 2. 3x is equal to 6. Divide by 2 both sides. X is equal to 3. The answer is B. Now, 2 to the power of x minus 1 is equal to, how do we change this 32? It's 1 over 2 to the power of 5. Now, 2 to the power of x minus 1, how do you change this? 2 to the power of minus 5. Now, the bases are the same. So you will say x minus 1 is equal to minus 5. And then x is equal to minus 5 plus 1 is equal to minus 4. So the answer is minus 4. Okay, now determine y if x is 10. So you're going to say 10 over 5 is equal to 1 over 9 into y minus 32. So this is 2 is equal to 1 over 9 into y minus 32. Cross multiply here, it will be 18 is equal to y minus 32. So this comes this side, it will be 18 plus 32, which is going to be 50. So the answer is D. All right. That's it, learners. I think we are moving. Determine the value of P, if that is what we are having. Okay, so is there any expression that is given? No, so that is what we are having there. So we're being told that minus 3 is giving us a 9. So I can see that this should be minus maybe x squared. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Because minus 1 over 2 squared minus 1 over 4 squared is minus 1 over 16. So which means that I'll solve this. It will be 5 over 2 squared. It will be minus 25 over 4. Let's check if we have such an answer. Minus 25 over 4. Is it minus? No, 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 no. It can be a minus. Let's see, it's positive. The value of P is a positive answer. Okay, plus or minus. Oh, yes. So meaning that it will be negative. Please, yes. No, we are replacing in a positive one. So we are replacing not in a negative, in a positive. So it will be 25, which is the same as B. So the answer is B. Okay, the length of the rectangular wall is x plus 3, and the height of the wall is x plus 1. The area of the wall is that one. What is the height? So you will say x plus 3, x plus 1 is equal to 15. And then now we say x squared plus 4x plus 3 minus 15. Solving here. So it will be x squared plus 4x minus 12 is equal to 0. We can factorize this. This is what the question was all about. X and x, it gives you 6 and 2 plus and minus. So x is equal to minus 6 or x is equal to 2. So now we are looking for the wall. So you are going to replace what is the height? What is the height? The height of the wall is this one. So you're going to add 2 here. Take the positive, it will be 3. So the answer is C. Okay, so now the next one, solve. Here you introduce a what? A square root. So it will be A is equal to plus or minus square root of 36, which is plus or minus 6. So the answer is C. Right, learners, let's continue. Now, on this one, we are solving for x. So if there is an equal 0 here, you will say 2x minus 4 equal to 0. Or x plus 1 is equal to 0. So 2x is equal to 4. Then you divide by 2 both sides. X is equal to 2. Or x is equal to minus 1. Okay, so where is the answer? The answer is B. All right. Okay, so solve for x on this one. What do we have here? It will be x squared. We take this one this side. 7x plus 6 is equal to 0. Because here, when you want to factorize a class, you can see that it's plus, minus, and plus. So it will be minus 1 and minus 6. When they come out of the bracket, one will be positive, all of them will be positive. It's 1 and 6. So the answer is C. Okay. I hope we are still together. Okay. I think we are still together on this one. Now, if you can check here, you can factorize this. You can factorize this. You can see here there is a squared. You can say a plus 2, a plus 2. 3, you write 3 here and 1. You put minus here and minus. So which means a plus 2 is equal to 3. A is equal to 1. Or a plus 2 is equal to 1. A is equal to 1. No, minus 1. Okay. So the answer is A is 1 and minus 1. So the answer is D. Okay. All right, learners, let me just take this one. This one will be my last question. Input, we want this one. Put 3 here where there is x, it will be minus 2 times 3 plus 3. Minus 6 plus 3 is minus 3. So the answer is C. So till we meet on GEC paper 2, I just wanted to give you confidence on this algebra part. You can finish the graphs which remain, all of these graphs. I hope you really enjoyed everything. It was nice. Till we meet again when we do revision for paper 2.